I cannot believe I forgot this part. I went through that year, and this is one of the most important parts of, I think, personally, my career. I went through that 5th year, and I decided, all right, I got to change some things up. So I went to Los Angeles instead of staying in Portland. I went to Los Angeles for that 6th summer of training, and I was like psychotic with it. You know, I've always felt like I've worked pretty hard, but I took it to a completely different level. I hired a sports psychologist. I had like bodywork people, nutritionists, you name it. I was doing everything. Working out 2 and 3 times a day for like 6 out of 7 days for the week for 3 straight months. I came back for that 6th season, played well, but then I had dug a hole in Portland. So again, a lot of people put in the work behind the scenes and they're not reaping the benefits right away. It's okay. That's what happens. Like, you got to keep going. It's like this, like, again, it seems, you know, for this podcast, like, never quit. Now my 7th season, all of a sudden I get one opportunity. It's at the end. It's at the very end of the season. I had gotten spot minutes throughout the year, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, like, when the hell am I going to get my opportunity? Well, at the trade deadline, we basically took another center, which told me, Meyers, you're not good enough to play for us in the playoffs. So the position that I was in at that point was either say, screw you guys, I've given you 7 years of hard work, high character, good guy, good teammate, always there for others, and just say, screw it, I'm done working out. You know what, if you guys want to throw me in the game, fine. But the truth is, I had something tell me deep inside my head and in my heart. It's like, you are going to get your goddamn opportunity and you better be ready. So this is at the trade deadline. 2 months go by, we're into the playoffs. All throughout those 2 months, I had done nothing but grind. Weights, conditioning, extra film, studying every scouting report for the chance that I get in that game. I better know every single thing that every single player on their team is going to do. I walk into my coach's office, game 3 morning of the Western Conference Finals. Mind you, I hadn't played in about 3 months at this point. He said he wanted to talk to me. I said, okay, what's up? Like, what could you possibly want from me? I haven't played. He said, you're starting tomorrow night in game 3 of the West Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors, who at that time it's like the dynasty.
Yeah, right.
The only thing I said to him was, I'll be ready, and I walked out. I'm not sure if he expected that, but that's because I knew I had continually put in the work rather than say, you know what, screw this, I'm done. I've had enough of this. Game 3, I played very well, and then game 4, my final game in Portland, we ended up getting swept, unfortunately, but I had 30 points, 12 rebounds, and like that is what completely changed the entire narrative about me in the NBA. Now all of a sudden my peers and the coaches and the entire league knew that I could play, and that I had waited for this two moments really, but that game 4 is what did it for my NBA career. That's what allowed me to get traded to Miami. It's like I could have quit. I at some point I wanted to quit. But I was like, dude, don't do it. Like, it's been 7 years. Do not give in. And all of a sudden, it was like national TV. I went from getting booed in that arena individually in that 5th season.
Awesome.
Like,
I'm not laughing at you, bro. I'm just mad. It's just awesome.
No, seriously. Individually, like, it was heartache, man. And then they ended up, like, they're chanting my name. Like, it's polar opposites just because the simple fact that I just wasn't willing to give up. I wasn't going to fucking do it. Like, there was no chance I was giving up. And so, thankfully, that's what changed my career. And now here I am, ready to sign another contract and you know, keep my career moving forward.
No finish line.
Yeah, you kind of get into it far enough where it transitions. Like, man, I didn't think about quitting. I just thought, you know, man, this sucks. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and you make it all the way down the bottom to jump back up.
This is the Team Never Quit podcast. So buckle up, Buttercup.